Hi, I'm the lone journalist for KRAZ-TV. A wonderful book for a great book review we hope today. So today these are going on the Zero channel at KRAZ-TV. Well, it's called Flower School. The Principles and Pleasures of Good Flowers, or The Flower School, by Joseph Massie. They always cover the name up here at the top. It's hard to see, so I wanted to open this up. A gorgeous flower right here. Joseph Massie. I hope I'm not butchering names that simple. M-A-S-S-I-E. Massie. Well, anyways, it's if you've ever been captivated by some garden blooms or flower stands, wondering how to transfer raw materials into floral displays that elicit a sense of wonder, then allow award-winning floral designer Joseph Massie to show you how. In this unique book, Joseph shares his knowledge, recipes, and personal tips for creating with flowers with intention, thought, and skill. So they include the bouquet, the crown, the bridal bouquet, the door wreath, centerpiece, floral tablescape, the gathered buttonhole, fireplace flowers, archway installations, the hanging. So there's a lot about weddings and all of that, but that's where a lot of flowers get used and are appreciated. But then there's holiday styles and all that. It's a pretty unique book. I got it because I wanted to learn about flowers and nature and stuff, and I thought it was more about like what we're in the vein of gardening and all of that, but it turned out to be a book actually on floristry. Floristry is a study of how to arrange and work with flowers. So he starts out, it's a gorgeous book. It's just full of colors and all of this and great arrangements. And the golden ratio. There's his little picture. It says, age 14, he began his first Saturday job in a local florist, and that was the love of flowers began. Joseph considers himself to have been privileged throughout his career to exhibit at and win some of the world's most incredible floral shows, including 5 consecutive gold medals and 4 best in shows at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show. Isn't that amazing? His artistic work has been commissioned by institutes including the Royal Horticultural Society, the Boston Museum of Fine Arts, the New York Botanical Gardens, the Houston Museum of Fine Arts, the Cleveland Museum of Art, the North Carolina Museum of Art, the Dixon Gallery, and more. In 2015, Joseph founded his fine art studio, which sits along Joseph Massie Flowers, a luxury flower studio for weddings and events. Find Joseph's classes at his flower school, the UK School of Floristry, and online at learnjosephmassie.com. With the flower school, Joseph's goal is to provide an invaluable tool that can be cherished and referenced time and time again as people embark on their own floral journey. Well, that certainly is true, and so I'm going to write down some of these addresses in the .coms for you because I'm interested too. And it says here on the front, enjoy the Flower School mini course at learnjosephmassie.com. So he's got a little free florist school, and it's just so informative. It starts out when he was saying, well, he said, I was a young gay guy at 14 years old. I didn't have, and I lived in north of England, and he said, I didn't have many opportunities, but I just kept going around and bugging people for jobs. Finally, the florist lady said, I'll take you on, but you've got to slop these buckets out and change the water and every day. And he just started doing it. So she said, hey, this guy's really interested. So she started showing him stuff, and then after that, he exploded. He just went on to become one of the greatest floral designers probably in the world. And as a young person still today, it's a wonderful, incredible story. So there's a bonus to this book to seeing that it's I don't know if it's easy job, but it's a pleasurable work. So he found his calling and actually wrote a book, and now because of his love for flowers and helping people, he's actually come out with a very wonderful book about how to do the work, and also started a few schools and encouraged other people. So this person is a real success, and he figured it out early. Kudos to him. Well, talks about the tools, but look at some of these beautiful, beautiful. He must have had a great photographer, or else if he did it himself, he's a great photographer too, on top of that. So, talks about fundamentals and watering, and there's a basic amount of tools. You don't really need a lot, but you need to stick with the work to really learn it. And then he's got some of the other things like floral adhesive wire, chicken wire, and there's some of the other stuff and tapes and stuff. So you don't really need a whole lot, but there is a method to the madness. And he talks about how to de-stems, and there's 4 types. There's soft stems, semi-woody stems, woody stems, hollow stems, and bleeding stems. And then how to take care of some extreme measures by called drowning, boiling is where you put the tip in and cauterize the end. Temperature, keeping things cool. Sourcing flowers, developing your own style. But there is elements and principles about how things lay and which way you want them to go. And the law of thirds, where 2/3 are in the front and the rear is there. So it's really a symmetrical and asymmetric designs, how to lay out things, and crescents and horizontals and all that. So, and the flower forms, how they space together. Texture, it just goes on and on and on. The principles: balance, scale and proportion, radiation, rhythm, repetition, transition, contrast and harmony, dominance, how it just takes over, the golden ratio. So there you are, it's go. So how do I arrange my flowers? Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous picture. Oh, of course, you know that has to be set up on wire, but simple, just aesthetically pleasing to the eye, you know. Alone just for the pictures, it's worth it, but it explains everything. Color theory. So this guy is really into the business. I mean, look, there's a color wheel. So I was just fascinated by the book, and I almost want to buy the book. It's $40, and it's well worth it. It's just that I don't think I'm going to be a floral arranger. But to understand flowers and all this is a great guide to keep at home. A great guide. It's not hard to do this, but it's something, if you're going to do it, you have to stay at it to really pick it up. The taped vase, floral foam, how they use that green foam to hold flowers, and pin holders, corsage, bust, door wreaths. So there's a whole gamut of things that you can actually make and do with flowers that keep you throughout the season. I know a couple of guys that own a flower shop, and they're always busy. But Mother's Day is the biggest day, and then Christmas and Thanksgiving are really large too. So it just goes on. The hand-tied coupe, hand-held corsages, buttonholes. I'll be right back. Nothing like a telephone to ruin the ambiance. Well, thanks anyways for watching, and like I said, I'll put these Joseph Massie to Learn and the Floral School at on the book review at a little page. So thanks for watching KRAZ TV and learning more about people in the world. Timeless things like flowers, the beauty and the wonders that life has to offer us. So thanks for watching KRAZ TV. Get the book, The Flower School, by Joseph Massie, Principles and Pleasures of Good Flowers. LearnJosephMacy.com. We got this book at the Tucson Pima County Public Library. Thank you.